working to improve, and then there's working to showcase your prowess. Both are eventually needed for the top-tier athlete, but the showcase must come much after. Work hard to build your fortune before cashing out your chips. The showcase period is when you stop improving. There's a time for this, but that time is not 8th grade or earlier. What up, baby? How you guys doing, man? Hey, welcome to Limitless Hoops. All right, episode number, I don't know, like 2000. We've been doing this thing for so long, since at least the beginning of the pandemic. So how long ago was that? The pandemic happened in like 2020. This is 2022. And are we past March? Yo, we've been doing this show for it's like 800 episodes. All right, it's crazy I've been doing this for this long. It's ridiculous. What's up, Noah Mass? What's up, Connor Rush? And for like at least a year or two, I did it every single day. All right, so we are about to embark upon our latest step. Okay, and our latest journey coming up here is that we have we got a whole new step in terms of like trying to grow the program. I took it from California and I brought it all the way here to Colorado. All right, and now we're trying to bring it from Broomfield and we're trying to bring it out to Aurora, Centennial, and Denver as well. So with these steps comes a whole bunch of like weirdness. It'll be strange, but you have to persevere during this because the ultimate gain is for you going to college, like D1, like for you going to the pros or wherever your tippity top happens to be. All right, wherever your what is that called? Your true potential lies, wherever your ceiling is. All right, you want to make it to that point, and everyone's ceiling is going to be different. And I assure you that if your ceiling is like right here and Michael Jordan's ceiling was right there and he hit his and you hit yours, you're the same. You just don't see it that way because you're young and naive and things like that. But trust me, all you can do is reach your own ceiling, and it's amazing. And there's been like stories like, you know, like with like Rudy and stuff like that, where like just like someone exceeded their own ceiling. And although it was low, it was something extraordinary to witness. And that's what we want to create. All right. What up, GBW? All right. What's up? Yo, Gavin. All right. Anyways, talking about here is a really big tryout. I mean, that's why it's so big right there, yes. Now let's make that tryout smaller. But yes, we have tryouts coming up here soon. August 20th and August 21st. We're going to 4 different locations. Each tryout is 2 hours long. For the first hour, we will be doing a workout. For the second hour, we're just going to be playing. Like 1-on-1 all the way to 5-on-5 if we have enough people. I'm inviting all of you guys, current customers alike, to the tryouts. So I sent out an email just maybe like 20 minutes ago. Sign up for those tryouts with promo code HARDSHIP. All right, it was initially meant for people who couldn't afford the $5, but you guys can use it easily. Just sign up for the tryouts. All right, sign up for all of them. And if you need a ride because it's going to be in Aurora, Broomfield, Centennial, Denver, I will drive you. I have room in my car enough for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players. All right, so I can take 6 of you guys, or if you cram on my roof and like just drag yourself on the back with like a skateboard, I can bring like 27 people. All right, so just figure it out. Let's take over the whole weekend. That's like 8 hours of workouts. All right, it'll be fun too, and also you guys will make our program look a lot more filled so people can join. All right, and I think we have some pretty good players showing up, so I want you guys to look better than they look. We also have games coming up here. This is a picture of Connor dunking. If he looks like a black dude, it's because it was the summertime and Connor was kind of dark. But yes, we have games coming up. I'm trying to get some games happening before Labor Day. There are games happening on our tryout weekend, but we're not going to be doing those because we have tryouts. But I'm trying to get some games the weekend after. No matter what, I will figure out some games for that weekend. There's a whole bunch of tournaments happening. Like wherever it happens to be, I'll get some games going on that weekend. If it's not Jam, I'll get it somewhere else. But I told Jam to make a tournament for us. Just make up a tournament for us, especially if we get some new people in with the tryouts too. That might get them to sign up early if I'm like, games are this weekend. So heads up for games coming up. But no matter what, we have the Jam League starting up on September 10th. Our monthly challenge is the shot chart challenge. Make sure that you guys are shooting your shots and tracking them and turning in the videos. We'll see what your homework is like later on. What else do we have here? Oh yeah, that guy right there. That's our movie of the day. Let's go ahead and check that out too. Where's our movie of the day? We got Rocky 2. All right, now Rocky 2 is a cool movie because it's a little different than Rocky 1. This was actually the movie that, like Rocky 1, that got the awards. This is like the first one that everyone liked a lot. This is what created the cult following. Rocky 1 was like maybe a one-off movie. It was like gritty. It was like, dude, this guy came out of nowhere. But then Rocky 2. Especially like this little famous scene right here where they're both falling during the match off of a punch because they were both so tired. That's what created the cult following. So then they put out part 3, then 4, then 5. Now they got the other ones with what's his name? Creed 1, Creed 2. Do they do Creed 3? No, I don't know. Then they also now they're doing Drago. There's a lot of movies, and Sylvester Stallone is so mad about him because they're taking it off without him in a new direction, not giving him money, but who cares? This movie was amazing because of the underdog story. Rocky Balboa, obviously the white dude. He was given a chance to fight the champ, and the champ wanted to pick a local guy just so he could knock him out real quick, just to give everyone a chance. And this guy took it to heart, and he just wouldn't go down. And basically, the whole time, they were like, "What the heck? This guy has so much heart, it's ridiculous." And of course, there's training montages and things like that. And of course, he eventually becomes a champion later on. But this one, Rocky 2, is when you see him it's a little bit more glitzy, a little bit more glamour because he almost beat him in the first one in Rocky 1. I don't want to give away too much, otherwise I will have to use my spoiler alert, right? So spoiler alert, yeah, he doesn't win in the first one, and this is the one where he didn't want to ever fight the guy again. And the guy's he's like, no, we're going to fight because so many people think that it was that I beat you by luck. I wasn't training hard, all this stuff. So he fights him again. He fights the best guy in the world, and it's a cool movie. If you've never seen the Rockies, maybe watch some of these Rocky movies. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it up there at 49 stars out of 50, only because I saved the 50 stars for Rocky 4. That's my favorite one. All right, but yes, Rocky 2, 49 stars. Make sure that you watch it. All right. Oh, wait, I forgot one thing. My bad. Before we get to the itinerary, we also have the 4th grade challenge. The 4th grade challenge is finish day 9 of the homework assignment. Make or shoot your shots. for the day, one more or one less than the day prior. Keep up the good work. So you fourth graders out there, make sure you guys are shooting your shots. If you go to our website, click on the school page, then the challenges, then click on August. You can get a printout, print it out, fill it out, turn it in. You might get a coin. All right. Anyway, now we move on to the itinerary. The itinerary for the day is Monday. Happy Monday, y'all. I got a new screen up there. I added a little like cool stuff, right? I'm just trying to make every single day different so that it's an interesting show. All right, but yes, we have for elementary, got the half court game, make 20 scissor J's in 3 minutes, ball pickup layups, juke straps, hurdles, jingle bells. So I got to get the juke straps out, man. All right, this is for later on this week. All right, that's what we will be doing later on this week, but not today. Today, no, let's say stuff that we did last week. Scare shots went well. You can't be scared when I'm telling them not to block you. All right, get some guts. All right, tiered free throws is a great game, so you can practice free throw shooting. Inverted Euros, that went decently well. Around the cone spot shots, moving your footwork. To be able to shoot shots from any direction in general, that's a great drill. You guys did well in that. That whole workout was good actually. Against to drive, some of us are still struggling with that, but we have to use that during games if they don't force us to the screens. And then 180 tangent for shots, that didn't go too well. Because it took a ton of people to understand something. But it was interesting to watch, especially the young kids try to get through that drill. The stuff that we're doing for tonight, we got +7, -7. Blindfold dribbling. Got to get some blindfolds. Okay, got that. Rhythm drill. Scissor ladders to shots. And then flare repeat to shots. And then interior cuts and passes. So I'll bring all that stuff. All right. And for +7, -7, that's just a shooting drill. We shoot the ball from the elbow. If we make the shot, it goes up 1. If we miss the shot, it goes down 1. We start at 0. If it gets to +7, we win. If it gets to -7, we lose. And then we make the game either harder or easier based off of whether we won or lost. All right. Then you add 2 points if you make it, 1 point if you miss, or 2 points if you -2 if you miss it, and 1 point if you make it. Depending on which way that you go, and you can even back up to the 3-point shots if you get far enough. All right. Blindfold dribbling is just to not be. You don't need to stare at the ball while dribbling. So I'm gonna have you guys do some crazy drills with that. Everyone have a blindfold. I might even do some stuff that no one can do. All right. We'll see how fancy you guys can get. Then we have the rhythm drill. All right, that's a fun jumping exercise as well. Then we got scissor ladders to shots. All right, that's a good workout. This is going to be an easy one to make a little routine with. All right, flare repeat to shots. If we're coming off a screen, you should be open no matter what. All right, and then interior cuts and passes. All right, we can't do this with defense on us. We can't do this without defense on us. All right, this is the first step. We got to understand the interior cuts and passes. If they pass the ball to the low post, how to dive and score, be able to make a layup. If you're missing this layup, this is bad. All right, and if they pass the ball to the low post and you're on the opposite block, sprint up to hit the shot. So we're going to practice that shot as well. And then lastly, they pass the ball to the free throw line. The post player goes from one post to the other. All right, shoots a reverse mic. And we got to be able to hit these shots. Got to be able to do our stuff. All right, moving on. We got our quote of the day. What's our quote of the day looking like? Take pride. All right, pride is mentioned in 2 different ways. It's always don't have too much pride. Take pride. All right. The pride of the Yankees. I don't know, a Lions pride, right? I would say this. Take pride, but then be careful with it. You don't want it to turn into cockiness, of course, right? But you do want to be pride, but you do want to be prideful, but you don't want to be too proud. All right? You want to take pride, but then use it responsibly. All right? You should absolutely care a ton about what you're doing in life and making sure that you hold it to the highest standard so that you care about every step along the way. All right? If you don't care, that's not taking pride. That's you're saying I want to be a great basketball player, and then you just skip 5 days of working out. That's not. It's like seeing your dream as your child and just not feeding your child for days. All right, that's why you have to take pride. You take yourself seriously. You take your dreams honestly, and then you go for them. And no matter what your dreams may ever become, you don't have to keep the same dream forever, but whatever it may become, then you've had practice in life achieving those dreams. You've had practice in life taking yourself or seeing yourself as worthy. So many people need like therapists in life because they don't have confidence and things like that. This takes care of that. So take pride in what you're doing, see it seriously, and go for it. Like, just basically just take yourself seriously, man. Like, honestly. All right. Kieran and Declan Louth. Hi. You coming today, Gavin? I believe Gavin is signed up today. Hopefully he shows up. All right. We'll see though. We'll see. All right. Let's go to our story of the day. Let's go watch it. There is no burning out. There's no such thing as working so intensely that you lose your passion. If you ever do have your fill, that simply means your fill line was fairly low to begin with. You must push yourself, but understand that doing so can go one of two ways. Adversity causes some to break, while it causes others to break records. All right. Adversity causes some to break and others to break records. That's absolutely true. And we as adults, we as parents, we as educators, many of us are very, very afraid to open up that can of worms. All right. And we want the child to do it so that basically they don't blame us for everything their entire lives. And the one that comes to mind is Michael Jackson. All right, he was a child prodigy in terms of like singing and dancing, but his dad definitely forced him to do all that stuff, and it forced him and all of his brothers, left his sister to the side, but he forced them to become entertainers and would take them out like your parents don't let you stay awake past 10 maybe. Oh no! This guy's taking a 5-year-old through 15-year-olds out at the bar until like 4 a.m. to entertain some adults, and like on school nights. It's like craziness, and like made them would like hit them and stuff like that if they messed up, and like made them like do practices all day long, like crazy stuff, and yeah, it worked. They became hella famous. But what it did to their mentality was like horrible. Now, this isn't always the case. Sometimes it can work and everything goes well. But what can also happen is you do all that stuff and then the mentality is bad and also the results are bad because the kid just like gave up and broke. All right? There is that kind of like burning out. Yes. But I'm talking about within a healthy range, especially if it's your choice, there is no burning out. And I think that the difference between that and something else would be once the kids feel like they don't want to do it anymore, don't make them. Who cares? But if you don't go hard in the first place, I'm not saying to go like crazily hard, but like if you don't go as hard as you possibly can, you're going to be missing out on so much more, right? So if you ever want to know if you can break some records, it's going to take some pressure, all right? Life isn't all peaches and cream, all right? It's going to take some pressure, and that pressure is going to eventually going to cause you to break either mentally or you're going to break records. All right, and you're gonna reach your pinnacle. You're gonna reach your ceiling, all right, because it's just a chance to take, all right. And the best part about this is that it's a sport, and it doesn't really matter. We pretend that it matters, and heck, it's my whole livelihood, right? So it matters to me more than most, but it's a sport. It doesn't really matter. So if you do fail and you do burn out, who cares? But there is no burning out. all you did was just you just found your own limit. All right? And when you found your limit, it just wasn't like anyone else's. And the last analogy that I'll bring up is a car. All right? I don't know how many of you guys can drive out there, but when you drive and, oh man, maybe I shouldn't tell this story. Okay, I'm gonna tell it because it's something that you shouldn't do. Okay, all right. When I was driving on the freeway, I was going to Fort Collins, and I was driving from Fort Collins from Broomfield to Fort Collins to go to college one year. All right, because I was taking like a summer class, and I was going out there, and I decided to see how fast my car could go. All right, and the car's thing goes up to like 220 miles an hour or something like that, 180 something. And I was like, oh, can my car go that fast? So I just pressed the gas pedal, and I just pressed it to see how fast it would go. Well, it was going past 100, and it was going up to about 108. And right when I hit 108, not 109, not 110, I will always remember that it was 108, okay? The moment I hit 108, the entire car almost stopped, and it went straight to 80. And I talked to you guys about like stopping in a car that fast. Yo, it was so scary. I thought I hit something, and it just went like vroom, and then boom. I was like, oh my God. And what that is it's called a governor. And there's I think that many cars have them. You can have them removed or whatever, but many cars have them so that maybe you don't fall asleep pressing the gas pedal. I have no idea why they have them. Maybe just to like protect people, because there's no reason to go that fast unless you're on a racetrack. And yeah, it scared the crap out of me. All right, but with that said, that was my limit. I hit my limit. Now, maybe I could have gone more. Like if I was in a sports car, I could have gone faster. You guys don't know whether you have a sports car or a regular car. Not even those of you guys who look like you have a regular car. You might have something burning on the inside of you. You might be a Ferrari on the inside, for reals. Even if you don't look like one on the outside. And while you should not speed on the freeway, do not do what I did. Do not do. There's so many dangerous stories with that. Go ahead. Rev up the engine of your life on the basketball court. Rev it up, and you go as fast as you can. And you're going to go 200 miles an hour, or you're going to hit your governor. And if you hit your governor, it's going to slow you down. But then you go 80 and realize, okay, this is my speed. And then you can go more at that speed. But definitely, not in real life, not on the freeway, not in a Plymouth Breeze. No, John. All right, but in your own basketball life, hit your governor. All right, see how fast that you can possibly go. See how hard that you can go, and it'll slow you down. You'll find it. All right. What does that say? John, I can't ever see it. I should put that over there. John, you could have died. I know. See? Don't be stupid like adults. We have so many stupid stories. All right, moving on to our trivia question of the day. The trivia question today. All right. Oh yeah, I added a little talking sheet so you guys can talk right there. All right. It's kind of small. Should I make that thing bigger right there? Let me see that. I think that's good enough, maybe. I don't know. We'll see where that goes. So, yeah, if you show up right there in the little talkie screen and you're the first one to answer the question, you win. Karen Lath is winning 2-1 over Connor Rush. No one else has scored this entire month. All right, we have a few more. And, again, it's every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We're right here. The winner of which receives a coin. All right, we're going to see who can win the trivia question for this month. All right, whoever answers the most questions by the end of the month wins it. The trivia question today is, this guy was considered one of the greatest players of all time. Some even consider him better than Michael Jordan. The question is this: where was Earl the GOAT Manigault born? Where was Earl the city and state? Where was Earl the GOAT Manigault born? That's the question. He's one of the greatest basketball players. He would jump up touch the top of the backboard. He can touch the top of the backboard with his hops. All right, and I know somebody that played against this guy. All right, New York is your guess. That is not the answer. New York is not the answer. New York, nice try though. Nice try. All right, he is a New York legend. He is a New York legend. That is not the city he was born in. The city and state where he was born. All right, Earl the Goat Manigault. I knew this guy named Steve Kuhn. He played with him, and that's the answer right there. Charleston. I'll give that to you. I assume you don't know where Charleston is. There you go. You know what? I'm gonna give it to Noah. No answer. Even though I did say city and state, Noah's not very smart. He always just throws out whatever. I'm sure he doesn't know what a state is. So, but I'll give it to Noah anyways. I'm sure. Although I'm positive, if Kiernan Louth had said just Charleston, and then Noah came in second with Charleston, South Carolina, Noah would be so mad if I gave it to Kiernan. But I'm still going to give it to Noah because he's never won one of these before. And he did answer it first. I see he knew where he was headed. All right, so Noah Masseth gets it. But yes, I knew someone who played against Earl the Goat Manigault. And I was like, is it like the movie? And he's like, yes, it was. He goes, this guy was like 6'4" or whatever it was. And he goes, and he would like back off of his defender. He would back up and just like tempt the guy to shoot a 3-pointer. And as soon as the guy shot out a 3, he would jump up, catch the ball out of the air, dribble down, and then go dunk it on him. That's ridiculous. He's the first like teenager to ever play in the record pro-am against like legends like Connie Hawkins and Wilt Chamberlain, and like he's supposed to play against Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the finals, stuff like that. This dude, like, his story is a crazy story, but then it ends up in drugs and things like that. But like, he was famous without even knowing it. It's just a very, very interesting tale. If you're old enough to watch Rebound, that movie is what that's about. Earl the Goat Manigault is also his nickname was Goat because his last name sounds like a goat, like Manigault, and I guess the teacher was like, Nanny Goat, what? And they started calling him Goat. But now we know that acronym to mean greatest of all time. Again, they don't know if he would have been the greatest of all time. I don't know what state of mind you're in, but yeah, I probably would have. Oh, we know you, Noah. We know. All right, anyways, moving on. Let's check our homework. Homework posted by Noah Masseth, and maybe no one else. He's doing the Hall of Fame workout, doing the LeBron workout for the day. I like that. Flare cuts, repeats, and shots. I like that. Practicing the rhythm drill. Kiernan doing the triple cross repeat. Great job. The overhead passes as well. The monthly challenge chart with Noah's. Great job, you guys. I see you posting. I was thinking grinding. You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyways, great job with the homework. Make sure you guys are actually posting all this stuff. All right, so we can get to it better and better and better in practice. I will start the Saturday things. I'm thinking maybe Saturdays or maybe just after our workouts. Maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday after the workouts. I will start filming Kiernan and Connor, and I'm thinking about Noah as well. But anything that you're not good at, I'm not going to capture it on film. This is for demo purposes. So I do need some people filming stuff. So only if you're good at it will I ask. But I do have three special jerseys designed for this very, very thing. And once school starts is when I'm going to start this, actually. So anyone who wants to stay a little bit after practice will have some film sessions. I'll kick everyone else off. We'll just film like a few things a day until we have all our things filmed. So heads up for that. We also have that coming up here soon. All right. Let's check the. Where am I now? Am I on the news section? There we go. The news. All right. Yes. This is what's his name? DeJounte Murray. All right. He was clowning on Paolo Banchero. Look how big that dude is. All right, where he faked it behind his back. That's some John Sanders stuff, okay? Threw it off the backboard, caught it with one hand and dunked on him. And that used to be some John Sanders stuff. But yes, clown him. And then afterwards, They had a war of words on Twitter. They're both from Seattle, so like they already knew each other. And DeJounte Murray said no, you just had your NBA, welcome to the NBA moment. And he's like, you used to be a really nice kid, but now that you're getting too big for your britches, basically, since you're the number one pick. I don't know if it's jealousy going on or maybe Powell's head is getting big. We don't know. How do you guys think he's going to do? Because this is not something that would have happened to LeBron in his first year. I mean, is he going to be schooled this year? Is he going to get clowned? No matter how good the rookies are, they really do struggle their first year, except for Luka Doncic. There's always a rookie of the year, right? And who's going to be the rookie of the year this year? If he's getting dogged like this, will he come back from that? Will he do well? He has been dropping a lot of points in these games. Chet Holmgren's been doing well, but we're going to see what happens to him. I could film too, just want to be there to learn and get better. All right. I hear you. Anyways, if you see that move and want to recreate it, you can totally put it in the homework section. All right. Either way, don't forget that the quote of the day. Where's my quote? My quote of the day is right here. The quote of the day is to take pride, okay, guys? Take pride. All right, and I will see you at the workout tonight. Make sure you guys show up on time so we can work out. If you want to show up early to do the conditioning by yourself, some of you guys can do that. And again, you can do it by yourself. It's okay. Just know that life's going to be like that. And if everyone did it, that would make your job way too hard, all right? If you want to go to the NBA, it's going to be a lonely road, all right? Because not everyone makes it. If you're doing exactly what everyone else is doing, you're probably not going to get there. So the fact that you're doing more than other people are willing to do is why you're going to make it. So make sure that you're working harder than everyone else, no matter how hard they're working. And yes, take pride. All right, you guys. Talk to y'all later. Peace.